Hello and welcome again to another video in the Learning to Drive with Gary Phillips series. In this video we're going to look at emerging at a T-junction, emerging left. I will cover emerging right in a separate video. So T-junctions, I have done a video on that, so have a look at the video on how to spot T-junctions and the signs and markings that you might see. But the first thing we'd have to do is recognise it. So as you're driving along you should recognise that you're coming to the end of the road and you've got a major road that's going across the bottom, so you'd have to join that, and that will be a T-junction. In this case we've got a give-way T-junction. So on approach you'd go through your MSPSL routine just like you normally would. So mirrors if we're going left interior and left mirrors. Signal, always give one and consider the timing of the signal so it's not misleading. Position, normal driving position. So all of that is the same as what you would have done for turning left before. When you come to this point we need to think a little bit more about what vision we've got. So if it's open, an open junction where you can see to the right and the left, you might be able to go a little bit faster than if it was a closed junction. So we'll look at the vision. Most junctions are quite close, so we'll imagine this one's quite closed and we can't see through these bushes, so we would be planning to pause at the junction. So we're slowing down. We need to think about what gear we're going to use, and generally if it's closed it's going to be first. But the clutch also needs to go down. If the clutch goes down back here, it's too early and you'd be coasting for too long, and that could speed up. Your car wouldn't be under full control. So we'd wait until we get to about 2 or 3 car lengths away from the end, then the clutch can go down. You don't have to change into first at that point, you can leave it until you get a little bit closer, but you need the clutch down so that it doesn't jerk or stall. So clutch goes down, we carry on slowing down. As you get to the mouth of the junction, steer to the left a little bit to follow the curb round. And as you're doing that, then you can slip it into first gear when you've got that bit of an angle. So you'd steer first and then get the gear. Also, we need to be looking at this point. We'll be looking to the right because that's where the immediate danger is going to come from. The traffic's going to be closest to us on that side, so we'd always look to the right first. And then we'd be looking left. And if you look here, we've got a parked car on the left there with this yellow car going around that parked car, which would mean that he's on our side of the road as he goes past it. So if we emerge without looking left, we could have a collision there. There could also be cyclists there, there could be pedestrians, could be anything happening on the left that could cause a problem. So don't just assume that because it might be clear on the right that you can just go without looking. Always look right, and left again, so twice in both directions before we go over the giveaway line. To judge that you're at the giveaway line, you can actually see those lines just underneath your door mirror normally, so that will tell you that your front end is actually at the lines and not over the lines. We're looking for a gap where we're not going to cause anybody to stop, slow or swerve. So once you think you've got that kind of a gap, we can emerge safely, and once we've emerged and steered straight back into your normal driving position, then you would go through your MSM routine again. So mirrors, this time interior and right. What we're looking for there is anybody coming faster than perhaps we thought. So if you see somebody catching you up, then you can increase your speed a little bit quicker so that you don't make them slow down. The signal, will cancel the signal if it's not done so already, and the manoeuvre to make the progress to the conditions of that road. So that's emerging left. The only thing I've not mentioned there is pedestrians. If you see a pedestrian that's walking across the end of the road as you're arriving there, then we would give way to them. But normally they would wait for us, they would see us coming and they would wait there. So eye contact is important. If they're just waiting, then we can get to the end and usually they'll go around the back of us. But if they've already started to cross, then we would pause and let them cross. So hopefully that's helped on emerging left. Have a look for emerging right.